Ramp going down to the north. Wait. From there, head west down one flight of stairs, then north down another. Turning west again around the building, then immediately heading down another flight of stairs.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
And when the ramp ends, make your way down some stairs to the south.
I've heard ballads about you.
Heading.
That sorceress of yours,
Make your way down some stairs to the south, heading downhill along some buildings.
You can learn a great deal.
When the buildings end, turn southwest and head around the western side of the buildings to the north. The path terminates at the ledge.
When you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
I think this is it. I know, I just find it really hard to follow, because they talk about going down in a northerly direction. Ah yeah, this is it. But they talk about going down in a downstairs in a north direction, even though the only stairs there are going up. So you can't go down the stairs that's going up. It just really throws me off. No, I'm having a flashback to a different video game right now. With hidden caves here. It's like Spyro or something. Just turning my phone off in case it starts making noise. And just checking everything. Yeah, I'm recording. Line across. Line across. Line across. Line up. Line to the left. Line to the right. Line up. Okay, yeah. Sorry, OCD kicks in once in a while. All three things are good. Okay, fantastic.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Okay, do I have any cat? Enhanced cat. Grant sight in total darkness and immunity to hypnosis. Ooh, nice. And extended duration. There we go. Everything's in grey now, but that works just fine. Shouldn't get too overconfident just because it's only level 14. Sup? This is something. Ah, I just doubled back on myself. Whoops. Alright, this way. Screw you, archaeology. Indiana Grot. That doesn't belong in a museum. That belongs stuck in someone. No, to be fair, that seems to be also his policy on himself. Silver ore, deuterium, linen, goat hide. Nice. Invoice for a golem. Issued by Jehuda Low, purchaser. Something var Steingard. Goods purchased. Guardian golem, clay, porcelain. Warranty: in the event of damage to ceramic, please report immediately to nearest branch of so-and-so and apprentices. The golem can only be serviced by qualified company personnel. Freya Modron, the Great Mother, teaches us to put our faith in her no matter what life brings. The warriors pray to her before setting off for battle. The women they leave behind pray for their men's folks' safe return. Freya, as a mother and a goddess, understands all the trials of mankind, soothes their pains and provides comfort. Woe to him who acts against her or violates her eternal laws, handed down for the good of men and the world. Condemnation awaits such men. They will be cut off from the life-giving source of motherly love. If they repair not their ways and renouncing evil, return to Mother Goddess's bosom, they shall be cursed for all eternity, they and all their line. So, right. Easy. Well, it's easier than raids I remember encountering in Witcher 2. They were bastards. Simply put. Puffball the Magic Dragon. Something. Woke to the depths to be lifted up. So, good thing Geralt can read that. Research notes. As per the instructions of our supervisor, so-and-so Var Steingard, we have conducted a series of studies on the genotype of the creatures commonly known as drowners, started administering a poison made of fungal fish induced a coma in all specimens in the study. After 24 hours, the vital functions of all mentioned specimens ceased, prohibiting us from continuing the study. Mateo Sukua? I don't know how to pronounce that. To face them all in, I presume. Come on. Cooperate. And now the last one. What is it with all the blueprints for Witcher stuff being in like ancient elven ruins? Mysterious recipe. Dear Pascal, and Timo, I've got a bit of time between these treatments I have to administer to these stinking drowners, so as promised I'm writing you the recipe for my famous spiced chicken and pumpkin stew. Pumpkin, chicken thighs, or alternatively chicken breast, a mix of exotic spices, milk of the Cocos Nefruta. Hard to get, but there's a ship from Openberg and Sons Import Company that arrives in Novgorod port first Wednesday of every month. These guys sell everything, striped horse included. Rest of the list is ineligible. I'm sure you'll figure out the process on your own. Good luck. P.S. You owe me now. No, I wish there was a way for us to deal with these, because we have no way to actually kill them, so we just kind of have to live with their constant attacks. So those bricks are way too thin. So I was trying to dive and... No, I wasn't, never mind. I confused the keys. Okay, it's interesting. I was trying to figure out how that works, because I just noticed it down there in the bottom. Basically, to fire it, you pull it out, and then you leave go the button to pull it out. So I ignite a random torch on the ground. Okay, there's someone here.
No good, no evil, only pain. This is not the end.
Okay, 5. Move. Fuck yeah. What is up with this guy? Moonblade, laboratory notes, and then diagrams for 4 bits of the armor. Day 1, actually, 1 second, I'm just going to, turn on my heater. 1 sec. Enjoy the ambience. Alright, that's on. Day 1. Luckily, the teleport deposited us directly in my laboratory. It's good to be home. I'd grown sick to the gills of that leaky tub. Hope that storm I summoned smashed it into those craggy rocks off the grassy knoll shore. The experiments which my students conducted and drowned in my absence did not yield the expected results. As usual, I must do everything myself. Administer a brew of medical opium to the subject. This milk of the poppy will keep the Witcher in a state of half-consciousness, thus incapable of any resistance. Commencing studies. Note, I must hold off on my planned experiments while I clear up the demolished portion of my laboratory. I have set the bones in the forearm of one of my assistants. I'll now administer a quadruple dose of milk of the poppy to the Witcher. Day 4. Subject shows incredible resistance to physical torture. Only broke after the second day of intense labor. Moderately successful results from the interrogation. Gathered information about the Witcher training and the Catskill Witchers in general. As I suspected, the Catskill Witchers are for the most part of elven stock. Skull must have had some tie to the elder races. Amend them. Perhaps its founder was a member of the ancient Shahid. I have no idea. Sorry. Subject unfit for further study. I've discontinued his doses of poppy. Day 7. Administered extract of cowbane and hemlock in typical representatives of human and ancient species. Such a mixture provokes a paralysis of the peripheral nervous system, eventually of the nerve endings as well. This results in muscular, skeletal, pulmonary, and cardiac paralysis, and ultimately death through suffocation. The Witcher is not, however, a typical representative of any species. Though the poison did cause some mild irritation, in his nervous system, his mutated body quickly managed to neutralize the harmless acolytes. In a matter of hours, all symptoms of the poison I administered have vanished. Day 15. Stinging him with sea wasp toxin did not provoke the expected results. In order to strengthen toxin's effect, I poured ethyl alcohol into his wounds. His nervous system seems to be immune. Day 26. Subject had been tortured, poisoned, burnt, frozen, starved, and dehydrated. And despite it all, his body continues to function. He eats and drinks by himself, moves about his cell on his own, and is able to articulate simple words. Please, drink, don't hurt, and stop. Conclusion. I suspect the Witcher as I suspected, the Witcher is a superb Enderman. I can't pronounce it. A demon trapped in such an excellently prepared body will become death incarnate. Death incarnate. Vengeful wraith made flesh and placed at my command. No one has succeeded in creating a being of such power since the times of Malsapin and Alzur. Such is a great day for science. Time to begin the incarnations. So he tried to put a demon into a Witcher's body because the Witcher was just so damn durable. So I guess that's what's up with that guy. To my beloved Y, I still wait your kestrel. Instead of aid, Glenvale. Let us begin, dear reader, with a riddle. What links a town like Vizima, the proud capital of Temeria, or Oxenford, a centre of learning for all the north, with Glenvale, a provincial settlement at the end of the known world? Nothing, it would seem. After all, each of these places looks, sounds, and even smells different. Their origins, however, are identical. All were founded atop ancient elven cities. The ruins sprawling beneath their streets bear witness to this fact. A tour of the elven monuments is best begun in Vizima, in the city sewers to be precise. Dangerous place to be sure, so it's worth bringing along an well-armed guide. A branch of the sewers leads to the remains of an aged Shahid city. One can still admire its massively carved palafons, peer into its immaculately polished marble facings, find artifacts discarded by the elder races, and hold ancient tomes that disintegrate in one's hands. Equally impressive monuments of elven culture can only be found in Oxenford, as well as somewhere in the wilds of Velen, though I have been unable to verify this information personally. What caused elven civilization to collapse? Plague? Cataclysm? No, my dear reader. Destruction was caused by us, by humans. We drove the elves from their cities. Instead of occupying their marvelous palaces, we dismantled them to build our meagre and crooked huts. All that remains is that which we covered in debris and sludge, then wiped from our memories for centuries. Which is quite a shame. Search the wreck of the Flying Stag. Books of the gnomish pranking variety. Diagram for Weeper. And enhanced vampire